Razor from Razor's Edge here, doing another video on Guild 3. 2 patches in 2 days, addressing a lot of issues in gameplay and mechanics. Now, I had started another class, that would have been my 3rd. This time it's a herbalist, and normally with a new patch, especially with a lot of script changes and coding and behavior, I'll start a new game. So all the work that I had done now isn't going to be included. So I'm just going to still go with the herbalist because even though a patch addresses some of the starting mechanics, what you start out with to make it a little easier, I'm having pretty good luck. Now I have not got her caught up to where I was with my previous 2 classes or professions that I had chosen. But we can still go in, we can show you some of the gameplay and show you the herbalist and just sort of the trading and some of the mechanics. I like the herbalist because you can actually collect the plants and do everything on your own. I don't even need to buy supplies from the shop, so that makes it really easy as far as generating revenue. It's not as profitable as the blacksmith was, but it's still profitable. So I haven't gotten a trade cart yet. I wanted to show trade routes. We may get to that in the video. I don't know how far this will progress. I like to keep these at 30 minutes. So I'm going to show off what I have done so far. And then I'm going to link some guides that were done on how to set up trade routes. You'll notice that each building or each profession has different storefronts. They'll have like a back end, front end. You know, they start differently. So we're still not married, and we still don't have a kid. We don't have an office yet, but I have progressed. I did start out on the poor mode, so you start out with a lot less. So I had to gain 2 classes to get up to where I could actually court, and that's where I'm at right now. So we'll jump in here. We're just gonna play around and talk about the game, go over the mechanics. This isn't any earth-shattering gameplay techniques. It may be, I don't know. We'll see as we go along. But like you, I'm playing along because this is, like I said, my all-time favorite game. So let's hop in and take a look at where I'm at. So this is Razor the Herbalist, Alchemist, whatever you want to call it. I'm running right now in the first-person bird's eye view. One of the things I noticed about this class is that the resources are pretty far from where you gather the plants to where you manufacture them. Now I wasn't able to build a building over there before, so hopefully this patch will fix some of that. I came over here to actually sell some of the what I had made, some batches. I'm sure a lot of the shops have changed. It looks like they addressed a lot of that, like I said. So again, that's probably not going to display here because I am running an old save. So I did figure out what these mean. Before these were actually showing up correctly, they weren't skewed off the page, but these are the righteousness versus unlawful, egotistical versus community, and then fame versus wealth. So that's just kind of a representation there of what I didn't know before. And this is actually showing your age, 22. So currently we're at a 2,695 gold. So we're doing okay there. Offices, at least in the patch from yesterday, were still unpopulated. It'll be nice to see if those are in or not. As you can see in the dynasty there, you can see the 22. There's my age. But what I do want to show you, there's a guide on the forum. Hopefully we can cover that if we can get a wagon. But I also want to cover the skill system in business, how to set up queues for your people that you've hired or for yourself with gathering, because you're going to see some of that with this class, or this profession. So I'm going to run him all the way back. It is quite some distance to where my cottage is. And then there's a lot of distance between the cottage and the collection point. So I'll be pausing in and out just to pass the time to keep this video down to 30 minutes, where I like to keep it to not lose too much interest. So I'm going to head back and we'll show some of that off. So running in the poor mode, you actually start out with even lower. In the career mode, you're already a citizen. So I just got citizenship. So now I can court, which I've been doing. I haven't gotten anything started there for as far as getting a wife and starting a family. But I am back at the house, so I did want to show you some things here. As far as the storefront with this profession and then the building. So now I can build the herb house, and I've tried to do that with this patch and I couldn't. So we're gonna have to, and these are under the businesses. So when I went to go build it, it wasn't letting me. I'm gonna try that, and hopefully it doesn't crash the game, but I don't want to build it right up on top of my house. But let's see if it'll let me.
I'm hurrying.
Awesome. So the patch did fix that. So now I'm going to get that built. And then we can sell off that farmhouse. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back in here since we're already there. Let's take a look here. So here's the queue. This is basically what's available to me, and these are the plants that I collect. I've only got one of these, so I want to go gather some of those. So we're going to pump that queue up to 10, and we'll select that, and we'll just... where did he go? Oh yeah, that's right. He leaves immediately. So if I click on him now, he's already running. So we'll speed up time and let him race over to the spot. You can see, I'll run this just so you can see how far it is. And it is quite a distance. So my new building is finished, and we'll just set that up and move everything over there. And we'll see if it has a storefront. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, we just passed the shop there. Across the bridge, across the way. I haven't seen, since yesterday's patch, any more backwards walking, some of the behaviors. It's a little choppy in the overhead view, partly because I'm running OBS. It's not this bad when I'm actually playing without recording. Sir. So now you can see he's gathering. Now, let me show you something here. Let's see if I can pause. And if I click on this, I can actually change how many he's going to gather. So if, say I want him to go back and forth, like, because he, as you notice, he only has, right now with that pouch, it gives me 20 slots. So if, say I wanted him to make 2 trips, and this was somebody I hired, I can adjust those here. So we're only going to collect 20. Actually, let's go less than that, because let's see here. We already have 4, so let's go to 16, and that'll just make 1 trip, and then I'll go ahead and unpause it. And he'll collect all those, and then he'll run back to the house, and he'll park himself there. And then we can start our queue back up, and he comes to the same place, coincidentally, for the blackberries, which is the other piece that I need for the different alchemy. One's a tea, I believe, that I can make, which is what I just sold. So now he's driving back, Run. And he's running. Run, brother. Alright, I'm going to pause here so we can get everything set up, and we'll show the new building. We'll see what we got as far as that shop now that I couldn't do before. So, hold on a second. So he did run back to the house. He automatically dropped off both of those materials in there. So since we have those set up, we'll go ahead and we'll set this up to 10. Which is as high as it'll go. We'll hit select here.
That
and we'll
won't take long.
Throw that into the crafting queue. And you can see that that's going up. And the other thing I wanted to talk about while he's doing that is the actual skills. Let's see, where's that at? Skill book. So if I scroll down through the pages of this, and actually the scroll doesn't work, you have to drag it. This is the profession line and what I've unlocked. So you have to, when you see this no skill specified, you want to make sure that you have something specified that you're working on, or working towards. So we already have that level. Let's see if that, yep, we've got that level too. So let's click on that. All right, now we see progress. So now you can see my progress bar for apothecary, alchemy, whatever you want to call it, is actually going up. So each time he creates one of those, it's going up, and also so is my citizenship. So I'm gaining experience on both bars. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get all the way up to here to see what we can unlock and make additional things. Let's take a look at our new building. First I want to see if it showed up. And please, okay, it did. Yeah, wow, it's right in there. That is so freaking awesome, you guys. Kudos, devs. This was not, none of this was working yesterday. And this is not a new start. This is the old start. So let's see what I can see under here. Oh yeah, so now I do see I've got the front store and the back store. This is just freaking awesome, guys. Seriously. This is what I wanted to see. This is fantastic, because if you look at the other house, you don't have any of that. I mean, it's just a flat out house, and that's all it is. So we're gonna move all this. Let's just go ahead and move it now, and move it over to the new house, and we can go ahead and have him enter the building. I think I have to click on him, and then we'll, okay, if I click on that, yeah, okay, he'll run in there. Okay, so then we can dump all this off now into our storage, and the front store actually will allow people to buy from you directly from your shop instead of the market, which is pretty nice. And to make money, I've actually run to other people's businesses and noticed that they weren't, for whatever reason, they were not delivering their merchandise to the market at all. So I was doing it for them with the cart, and that was on the blacksmith, and I was making a bunch of money doing that. So let's see, let's get the rest of these guys over there. And let's move him back into the shop. And we can go ahead and finish off now. And as you can see now, I've got a whole nother list of stuff that I can make. So, wow. This is stuff I didn't even have yesterday. This is unbelievable. Really happy with the work today.
Good, sir.
All right. So he's gonna run off and collect some of that so we can make those ingredients for the new stuff that. And you notice now all these boxes, they've all got comments in them. So yeah. So two days, and here we are. So. I'm gonna let him gather again. It's a pretty far distance where he goes. I don't even know where that stuff is. I've never had to collect it yet. Probably the same point. And we'll pick this back up. Okay, so he's over here now and he's collecting, and you can see that it's still working on my skill level as I'm doing that. He'll collect. I think we sent him for 10, so we can actually bump that up to 20 if we wanted to. And he'll actually come back. So, and I can set him for as many trips as I want. So for the sake of this, we'll just, I don't know what I was thinking there. Let's do 20. And, just let him go. So, I mean, we're progressing pretty fast.
Cheese toast?
Alright, see, now he's gonna run back, he'll deliver that. And I'll show you. It's just, and when you have someone hired, they do all this automatically. It's completely hands-off. I've already done this with the other class with a worker. Occasionally they would stop before that has been fixed in the patch notes, so that's just awesome. I don't have to micro. Wow, that wasn't even that far for that one. So yeah, I'm not even letting him sleep. I'm just working him to death because we're gaining age. I don't have time to sleep. No time to dally. So he'll just keep running over here and gathering those materials. Well, it seemed a lot faster last time. Alright, he's already there, I think. I'm gonna check his inventory. Can I?
Nothing but work.
Oh, he got stuck. And again, these are the exact reasons why I start games over. So let's send him home.
Cheese toast?
I do not like to run scripts on new patches on previous saves. Not to mention Steam, for whatever reason, has a flaky content delivery system. It doesn't always feed all the files down and validate them correctly. I talked to somebody in the Steam forums and in Guild 3 last night about they couldn't even play the game yesterday. I felt horrible for them. And that's what I told him. I said, you know, delete the game. It is what it is. Yeah, so he must have got stuck somewhere. So we'll figure that out and get that working. But I mean, it's working. So that was what I wanted to show you as far as queues. This does work. I was doing it last night, all night. Unfortunately, I just now with this patch, it's obviously affecting my save in some ways. Fixed some things, like I couldn't even do that. Maybe put him in there. Think of that. He did. Okay. Went to the wrong building because I sent him home. I didn't make this my home. Duh. That's my bag. So we can select 10 here. And then go ahead and put that into, well, we gotta get Razor in here. Let's throw him in the building. Come on, boy, we got work to do. Hit select here,
Good.
Throw it in the queue. Uh-oh, what are we missing? Oh, the milk. Duh. Alright. Alright, so we got 10 of that.
Cheese toast?
There we go. So we'll get those made up, and then we should be able to combine the more of those to actually make this, what is it? Endurance potion. So, and you can see my level status is going up, everything going up really nicely. So we may get another level here really quick in this within 30 minutes on this video. You can see the value too. So I've got 0 material cost, which is freaking awesome because I have no employees. I'm doing this on my own. So my profit margins are going to be huge. I really like this class. And that it's going to be the same with a lot, you know, like your blacksmith, your miners, maybe not the blacksmith, but like mining, because they can gather their resources. The blacksmith's going to have to require a lumber, unless he plans on, you know, hiring or having family members that become both to keep their costs down. But yeah, this is great. So I've got the milk now, so I should be able to select 10 of these.
I'm hurrying.
Oh, we probably ran out of that. Yeah, we did. All right, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to shoot for more of this wild rose and be able to make some of these, and we'll take them over to the shop and sell them. Another thing to note while he's running that too, I forgot to mention, you can run this in an infinite loop like that, where he'll just keep doing it.
Finally some work.
Forever. Or he'll
Good.
get stuck again. So let's see here. Looks like he's getting stuck in the probably. Did he put it in here? No. Let's see it. He may still be running because I don't even know where he's at. Sometimes it shows his icon. What's he doing? Yeah, he's still here. Alright, let's send him back home. Actually, let's just go back over to the house. Alright, and then click on him, and then right click. There. And he'll automatically goes in, and then we should now be able to make our tea. Let's set that to 10.
Good.
There we go. So that's working as well. There are things in here, storage rules. You can set up your trade resources, storage, the storefront. And these are all sliders. You can also type the percentages in. And you can set your sale price and your percentages that you want to charge. So this is pretty cool. As far as determining, you know, what profit margins you want to make. Just that you supply and demand on what people are going to pay for them. So this is something I haven't gotten to test out yet. So I'm anxious to see if I do better here versus my market, because I'm not too awfully far. You can see the houses in the market are right over here. I may actually do better just selling out of my own. So now if I go over to the storefront, throw those in there. Let's see here. All right, so we'll have to mess around with that. I don't see these sliding. And again, yeah, it could be because I'm running on an old save, or I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. It's just me playing around, trying to type a number in here. So what if I close that? Sometimes when the menus get in the way. No. And I'm gonna link that guy's guide because he actually had this storefront up on his, so I found it quite useful. It just doesn't seem to be working on mine, and again, I don't want to be like a robot about playing previous saves, but so far, everything up until that point, we've had no issues with. So let me keep. I'm gonna keep pounding his levels away because I want to get up to where I can actually do some of the other stuff. And get the cart and get a worker in there and see if we can keep him automated. So I just noticed as I was babbling away, that stuff instantly sold. I'll have to check the ledger and see what it sold for. Looking up here. Yeah, the budget book. Yeah, that's crazy. So whatever the default values are, it went ahead and sold it all. It shows me my expenses versus revenue. For those endurance potions, I didn't do anything. So even though in this save I didn't seem to be able to adjust those. My storefront's working, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, I know I stopped working. I ran out of stuff. So we're gonna have to go collect some more material because we're actually out. I don't know, maybe, yeah, we're gonna need more of this stuff to make more of those potions. So, get rid of that box. And, we'll just keep, plugging away here. Of course, he just took off, so that's working well. But everything I see so far is working well. I'm making a profit. I haven't even done any add-ons on this building. Let's take a look at what... Oh my gosh, look at that. This is what I was used to in Guild. You guys remember this in the last version of Guild? More employees, definitely. Gee, many Christmas. This is great. Let me look through all these. This is just a whole bunch of... Oh, let's just turn them all on. We got money. And no overhead. Why wouldn't we? This is what I always did in the previous versions of Guild. I just take it all. And still got it 1,685 left over. That's awesome. Storefront has more slots. Yep. That's awesome. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna keep going here. I'm having a blast, guys. This is great work. And I'm not affiliated with the devs at all. Somebody asked me to reach out to the dev gods. I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. I bought the game. I'm a fan player, just like the rest of you guys that bought the game. So let's keep plugging away here. Yeah, so as I wait for Razor to come back here, get back in the shop, he already delivered a load. He didn't get stuck at all. I stayed in this screen. I didn't move with him. It may just be something with following him in fast mode. He did it all on his own, and I can hire an employee, which I'm going to do now. So we'll see if somebody shows up and takes that position. Hello, employee. All right, so I've got 2 employers now, so now I do have overhead. So I'm going to select you to collect that, and I expect to see you disappear. And let's have you make that. And now I can actually work on Razor and let him do his thing on his own, and that's working on courtship and the political system. So this is freaking phenomenal. What else we got? Storage rules. Let's try to... still, it's not letting me do anything there. That's okay, though. I don't care. Everything else is working. I'm having... Okay, they've halted here, because, yeah, she's waiting on more supplies. Yeah, back to the developers. I follow the producers, their curators, but, you know, I've sent friend requests. I actually asked for a copy of this way back, I think almost 7 months ago, to look at. And that got no reply. They've never been to my website. You know, other developers I support have left comments on the webpage. I get no love for them. I just love this game. So you know. And I really don't care if they come to my YouTube page, honestly. I just want this game to work and be able to play, and so far I seem to be able to do that. So where the hell did you go, Razor?
Stop clicking me!
Well, get your butt back over here and I'll stop clicking on you, idiot. Get in the building. There he is. Oh, he was in the building. That was him. Because I remember I said I hired one worker, and I was like, who's the second person? It was him. The dunce. Alright, so I think we got everything we need. Let's put this in the storefront. Okay. Not at all. But it's disappearing as fast as I put it in there. That's freaking crazy. I'm gonna be so freaking wealthy. So hopefully, can I hire another one? Yeah, I can. And then I can do all the functions. Heck yeah, so they're doing that. We can put you on this. Like these. And hopefully I can start moving stuff into storage. That would be awesome. What else do they need for that? Nothing. We need the milk, so let's hire one more worker. Oh, it's getting more and more expensive too. Alright, come on. Yes! Alright, so we want you to do that. Nice. Now, I'm not getting any skill for doing it, which, you know, that's the downside of it. I can have him help and actually, you know, do get experience from it.
That won't take long. What are potatoes?
We'll click
Are
on
they
that.
edible?
Let him go.
I'd like to know, as I'm very hungry.
Whatever. So, we don't need these anymore. Let's just sell them. And I don't think we need those anymore either. Herbal tea. Drop those in there. Just sell it off. Look at that. That's crazy. Alright, so now we just got the necessities we need for our storefront. Just keep selling stuff off. He's leveling. This is great. 2 patches, 2 days. Running OBS in the background and all this. I've had no crashes, no issues. I am going to keep working on offices and get where I was with my other previous professions, but and start paying more attention, because I've been just running hyper fast. And that's the other thing, I'm running in very fast mode, which, you know, with scripts wreaks havoc. And I haven't had anything go wrong. And I'll look more into these storage rules. And I'm going to link that guy's guide, but I think I showed a lot of that, but he does go into some of the trade routes and how to set that up. And until we have a cart, we can't. Can I buy one of those yet? No. Alright, so you actually go to the market and get that, I believe. That's how I did it before. I'll link his guide, so just so you can read it. But I'm going to end this video here. I think I've done more than enough justice to showing this off. And look for more videos from me, because I'm going to cover this game till I'm just sick of it. Which will never happen. So, anyway, this is Razor from Razor's Edge, and hopefully you guys like this video. Continue to support the devs, early access. Roll with the patches. If you do run into issues, validate the files if you have to reinstall, or just start another profession. I mean, this is my 3rd one, just because I want to play them all, see which ones I like the best. So far, I really like this one, you know, other than the expenses of employees. And, you know, just to, let's see, as far as expenditures with those employees, I'm still making a profit. So, You get no complaints from me. My money's going up. I just got to make sure that this stuff gets over here to keep selling. And I'm sure there's a way to automate that. There was before in the other two, and that's where these storage rules come in. I just got to figure those out. Once I figure those out, if I have to start another one, I will, but it's going to be with this class until I get it fully where I want it. And just wait for more patches. I mean, they keep rolling out, so... I mean, I tried to do this yesterday and just kept running into issues because I started over again. I couldn't get caught up, and I said, you know what, the heck with it. I'm just going to roll with this previous save. So I did. So you guys, thanks for watching. This is Razor from Razor's Edge, and you've been watching the Guild 3. And I look forward to seeing you in the future. If you like this video, click like. Or subscribe to the page, the YouTube page. The information's in there. It's always appreciated. You guys have a great day. This is Razor from Razor's Edge. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you right here in Guild 3.